I think I got all caught up with all the. Okay.
Go ahead. So it's
I
it's
think I got. Okay, cool. I think I got all recorded. I caught up with the classwork.
oh,
Um,
oh, all right.
yeah, I think the only thing was left for you to grade was the discussion ones. I don't know if you got to that one yet.
Discussion four. Yeah, I haven't done discussion four yet.
No, I don't think you did any of them yet for
Oh,
me
that's right,
because
because
you
you were
never
late,
gave.
right? That's right, you were late. That
Yeah.
won't be till next week. I won't get to it till next week.
No, no problem, no problem. I get home today at like 6 once I'm done with this client. So I'll literally, as soon as I get this information right now, I'll start the project when I get home.
All right. Um, so yeah, let me oops, I didn't want to do that. Just give me a second here.
No problem.
So I'll just share the screen when I get there. Let's see. All right. Maybe I'll share the screen from here. See if this works. All right. So now this is what I'm showing you here is actually my canvas. You can see this, right?
Yeah, I can see that.
All right. Um, let me just see something here for a second. Maybe I can. Yeah, let me go to the student view so it'll look like what you're going to be looking at. Now there's the Wiley course resources on the left here. You see it where I'm pointing to?
Mhm. Yes.
All right. All right. And then you have the e-textbook. You've done
Yeah,
this
that's how
before.
mine looked like.
So
Yeah, it looked like that yesterday.
yeah. All right. You open it up. All right. So this is the e-textbook. Now, I believe table of contents on the left here, these three horizontal lines. Click
Yeah.
that and then scroll down till you see it, the appendix B. See it? Select the data set descriptions.
Okay, okay.
Click that and then notice that nutrition study is one of the ones listed here. See it? So
Yeah, I see it.
you just scroll down until you see it. It's in alphabetical order. Um, yeah, this is it right here. All right, that's it. So this is the description. Not much here. So you put it in your own words, and also you have to say the number of variables, number of quantitative versus the number of categorical variables. In addition to this, it's not just this that you put in your introduction. All right, so you put it in your own
Okay.
words, and then it tells you if now you have to look at the sample one, the sample report. The sample
Yeah,
report,
I have the one, the example one, right? The one that was like an example. I
right?
took a screenshot of those. Yeah.
Well, yeah, just read. Don't just take a screenshot of it. Read it. All right. You should
Yeah.
read it to see exactly what it should look like and what the types of things that you have to include. All right.
Okay.
That's so that I mean that's what you have to do. You really have to look at it, and now it's going to be a different data set, so you don't use that data set. You use nutrition study, but you see
Use the
what
one right here.
yeah. So anyway, that's where you find it. And then let me go to what do I want to do for you here? Now you're familiar with stat key, right? How to use stat key and
Yeah.
how
A
to
little,
snip.
a little bit, a little bit. But if you could show me, that would be good.
Okay. All right, I'll share this stat key. You know where stat key is, right? How to get to it, right?
Yes, yes, I know how to get to it.
All right.
But you could, yeah.
All right. So this is
I usually go to the website. How do you get to it from
just type
there?
in
I usually
stat
go to
key
the
on
website.
just
Oh, that's what I did.
stat
Yeah,
key,
that's
hit
what I did.
enter, and you'll see the one that says lock five. That's this one
Okay.
here. All right. This is this see up here. This is the web address right there.
Yeah, that's what I usually typed up. So I had the right one. Okay.
All right. Okay. Anyway, what you're going to be doing here, notice this says descriptive statistics and graphs. So
Yeah.
this is the section here that you're going to be using for the report. Now you're only doing the first two. You're going to do an introduction. You can do a cover page,
Uh-huh.
introduction with the data set. Now make sure you have all variables. There's 17 of them. Make sure you list all of them, and it should look exactly like the sample report. All right. So make sure you take a
Okay.
look at sample report and say, all right, this is what I need to include in my report. All right. That's really important. A lot of students don't do that, and they make a mess, and then they get a low grade. And sometimes students
So,
pick their own
and,
variables. Don't do that. Pick the ones that
and
they tell
yeah,
you. Yeah.
and the variables was the one that was on that the first one you showed me just now. All the stuff right there listed it right there. Those are the variables right there.
No,
Put it to the
all right.
camera.
Here, all right. Let me stop sharing with you. Let's go back to the. Um, all right, hold on a minute. Let's go back to the canvas. A second here. All right. Actually, let me get out of student view here. All right. Just give me a second here.
No problem.
I want to see where it is. All right. I guess I have to go back. All right, here it is. All right. Every time I go to a new screen, I have to reshare, unfortunately.
Uh,
Now I'm back in Canvas. All right.
okay.
Now, let me go back to student view so you can see it. Now, when you scroll down and go through all the modules, notice that when you get to module, where is it? Yeah, module
Uh,
four.
uh,
Module four. All right. In the weeks 7 and 8 review, there's information about the major project. Read that. There's also general
yeah.
directions under major project. Read that. Um, the project assigned data set document and assigned variables. All right. You see it?
Yeah.
That's where you get
Yeah.
more information. Make sure it tells you what variables to use. Read that. So you have to,
Okay. So that's where the variables are going to be. Okay.
that's where they're going to, that's where what variables they say you should select.
Okay.
Right? The variables aren't there. They just tell you which ones you need for each part. There's going to be 5 parts. You're only going to do the first 2 parts, right? Have
Yeah.
you
The first introduction.
introduction? You need a cover page, introduction, and then you have parts 1 and 2, and that's all you're doing this time.
Okay.
And then you're going to complete it next time with all 5 parts, and then you'll have a conclusion and all that stuff. But it's all
Okay.
just all right now. Here's your example. See, it says example of major project final report. That's where you'll find the
Yeah.
example. Make sure you look at it and do
Yeah.
exactly what it's doing there, except you're going to use your variables that for the nutrition study and their instead of their variables. Now, here is the actual file that you're supposed to put into StatKey. This one. Don't use the one in um, in the book. All right. All
Okay.
right. In
So
StatKey.
what was the book one meant for then?
The book is just for the explanation, and also
Oh. Okay.
and it also
Okay.
lists all the yeah. So it lists the variables, but the variables are going to be here also. So if you click this CSV file, now it has to it's an Excel file, but it's called Sama comma separated file. All right.
Yeah.
Uh, don't worry about it. That's the type of file that has to be entered into StatKey. Now, if you click it
Okay.
and open it up, you will get a screen that looks like this, and then you have to download the file. You click it again here. You see this, right? You've seen what I'm saying?
Yeah. I see that. I
All
see
right.
that.
Nutrition study project, right? So you
Yeah.
click it, and then what will happen is a you'll have to open up. It'll open up as a separate file in your as a download on your computer, and then you just
Yeah.
open up from there. All right. And that's where you're going to now you'll want to put it onto your you have a laptop, is that what you're using?
Yeah. I have an iPad too. I mostly
You
use
don't
an
want to use an
iPad.
iPad for this. Don't use an iPad. Use a laptop. You have a
Oh, okay.
laptop.
My laptop is an Apple. It was like having problems, so I sent
Now,
it to
you
Apple, and
need
I
a
was just I've been
computer for this. You need a computer for
yeah, I've
this.
been using
Do not
yeah.
use an iPad.
Okay. Yeah, it's done already, so I should be able to pick it up today. I think Apple
All right.
closes at like 8 or 9, so I'm gonna try to pick it up today. If I can, I'll let you know. I'll send you a
All right.
message
Yeah,
that
you can't
I
really
can.
work on it until you have the computer.
Okay,
All right.
okay,
So yeah, you need a computer. iPad will not work with all this. All right.
okay.
It'll be very hard to do it on an iPad. So anyway, you click on this, and then I mean I'll click on it, and then what's going to happen is it'll open up. It says downloads. It'll file will open up, and then you open and click open file. Now I don't know how it works on an Apple, but something similar.
Yeah,
But yeah, I mean you're familiar with how Apple works, so for
yeah, I'm familiar.
downloading and all. That's the file that, and then you put it on your hard drive. So hopefully you have a tab on your hard drive for your student work. You need
Yeah,
to put it on your hard drive, all right? Now, do you have Excel on? Well, this
yeah.
is
I have Excel.
all right. I don't think you need
And
Excel. You
when
just
you
put
say
it on
put it
your
on your hard drive, do you mean
just put it on your hard
like
drive.
this?
Maybe even on your desktop if you can do that with an Apple. But wherever you put it,
Yeah.
you're going to have to open it
Do you
up.
mean like just? Do you mean like just save it like on my like laptop? Is that like
Yeah,
on my
save
hard
it,
drive, or do
save
I
it.
have to?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
save it. Save it. Because what you're going to have to do is when you get the stack key, and I'll show you how to do that. I'm going to stop sharing here. Actually, I have a copy of this. I think one, maybe I don't have a copy of this. I'm going to open it up and put this on my tablet. Now I have a Microsoft tablet, which is just like a um, a laptop. So
yeah,
it's not like an iPad. It's definitely not.
okay,
All right. So can you see this?
yeah.
Can you see this now?
I
It's
can't see whatever.
it
I
says
just see basically
IDA.
what I saw.
Oh, so you don't see this now. All right, let me go back out. I have to go back in. This is kind of one of the weaknesses of Zoom is that you have to keep going back in all the time. All right.
Yeah, sorry
Yeah.
about that.
No, I mean it's not your fault. It's Zoom's fault.
I know it's a little inconvenience for you though. So,
All right. Anyway, this is what it'll look like when you open it up. This file.
okay,
Um, I'm not saying. Well, actually, let me think about it. When you click on it, you're going to have to probably open it up. You probably need Excel. Do you have Excel on your laptop?
yeah, I should have Excel. I'll be able to get it if I need that.
Yeah, you can get it from, if you need it, you can get it from Rowan Software, Rowan University
Okay,
software page. They have a
because if not, you have to
website.
pay for it, right?
Hmm? What was that?
If not there, you have to pay for it, right?
Yeah, you don't want to do that because the university offers it for free.
Okay,
They
cool.
have the
Yeah,
license. They have a group license. So what you do is go there and download it onto your computer.
okay, cool.
And
All right,
they have a download for Apple Mac.
okay,
So yeah, just download it onto your computer. Once you have it downloaded, then it's a full working version. You'll have Word also. You'll have the whole suite, where including
okay,
Word and Excel. So you'll have Word on there. So you don't have to pay for it while you're a student. Okay. So anyway, you'll have it on there. Um, and then you'll open this up. It'll look like something like this in Excel. Um, and then you want to save it on somewhere in your hard drive where you can find it. All right. Save it.
yeah,
Save it as a CSV because the CSV is the only type of Excel file that StackKey will accept. All right.
okay,
So don't change the formatting. Make sure it's still CSV. So save it, just save it as a CSV file as it is. And then, so that's why I'm gonna do that right now. I'll just show you what I'm gonna do. I'll save it onto my, let's see. You probably don't see what I'm doing here, but I'm gonna save it onto my,
I see it. I see it. I see
oh,
what
you
you're
do
doing.
see it, yeah. So I'm gonna save it on my desktop. Okay.
Okay, so for me, it'll be like save to files for me. So I'll just save it to my files.
Yeah, yeah. All right, now you're not seeing what I'm doing here now. All right, I'm going to stop sharing. Okay, so I'm going to let me just check something on my hard drive. Let me see if I could see. Yeah, I'll go to stack key. Go back to stack key. Here we go. All right, so let me get you back to stack key. All right, you can see stack key now, right?
Yeah.
All right. So there are five different types of graphs in general, the five different types of variables or
Yeah.
combination of variables, right? Now, for this, the first two parts, part number one of your report will be a quantitative variable. Okay.
Okay.
So anyway, so for part A, you're going to click one quantitative variable here, and then you're going to upload file. All right. Now, once
Yeah.
you have that nutrition study on your hard drive, you're just going to say upload here, and then you'll search for it. It's on my desktop. All right. So here it is. So you just find it on your desktop and just say open. And notice it actually opens up into stack key there. See it?
Yeah. I see it.
So you see what I did? I
Yeah.
yeah. All right. I'm uploading that file, and then it takes me to my hard drive, and then I have to find where the file is, and I select that one, and then it opens up like this. Now, the variable that you need, you just highlight variables. So, for example, I'm not sure which. Geez, I forget which one it is that they asking for in the. All right, let me see if I can find it. But anyway, just whatever variable is, it's going to be a quantitative variable, right? And
Yeah.
yeah, so let's assume I don't know if this is the right one. Um, let's see, what was it again? Let's say it's fiber, dietary fiber. All right, I'm not sure if that's the one, but I'm going to select it by clicking fiber, the word fiber, clicking it. Notice it highlights it, right? See it, and then click OK. And now what shows up on the screen here is going to be uh, on the right here, you see the summary statistics that you see it. It says there's a
Yeah. I see
sample
it.
size is 315. There's 315 observations. For this particular variable, fiber, here's the mean and standard deviation, and here's the minimum, first quartile, median, third quartile, and the maximum. It's all given there. And here's what the graph looks
Yeah.
like. Now, if they ask for a histogram, now it defaulted to dot plot, but there's three choices here, and I think the instructions, if they don't tell you which one, you just choose one of these three. So you want to read the instructions. Well, let's say that you wanted to do a histogram. So you click histogram, and there's the histogram. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So they may ask you to snip out. Now, don't take a screenshot, please. All right.
Yeah.
Screenshots.
No problem.
The problem with screenshots, if you took the screenshot, I can't read it. It's too small.
Okay.
So
Too
what they
small.
want
Okay.
you to do is they want you to use a snipping program, snipping. Now, Apple, you may want to look up how to do snipping. And what you want to do is you want to snip this graph, all right, which is like a screenshot, except you're doing just part of the screen. So you have to learn how to
Yeah.
do this. You want to snip it and then put it into your report. All right.
Okay.
All right. And
Okay.
then you want to snip the summary statistics separately, put it into your report. And again, you'll see how it's done in the sample report. You'll see both of them there. Okay. And then you have to
Okay.
answer, you have to write something up, and you need to look at the sample report to see what types of information they're asking for. Now, the instructions tell you what you need to put in there, but if you don't want to read the instructions, just look at the sample report, and it'll say, oh, you have to say something about the mean and the shape, whether it's right skewed, left skewed, things like that. All right.
Okay.
All right. So don't wait till the last minute to do all this. All right. Like you said, you should start.
No problem. Yeah, I'm starting. I'm going to this guy's house right now. I have to be there at 4:30, but I'm gonna be 10 minutes late, which is okay. But after this, I should be done. I'm an hour away from my house, so I get to Apple at like 6:30
All right.
max, and
Now,
then
one other thing,
I'll
before you go, I know you had this will take 30 seconds because you need to know this.
yeah,
Once you've snip this out and put it into your report, and if you want to do part B, which you're going to have to do, you click the stack key button up here, takes you back to the main
yeah,
screen, and part B, I believe, is a categorical variable. So you click that,
okay,
and you do the same thing. You're going to upload the file. You have to do it again.
uh-huh,
All right, and then select the categorical variable, whatever it
yeah.
might
They're
be.
asking for
Huh?
yeah,
Whatever it
whatever
is.
what they ask for.
Yeah, I mean, let's say it's vitamin use. So you click that, make sure it's the right one, and then click OK. And notice it only gives you one
Okay.
choice. It's the only choice it's going to give you is a bar chart, and then it'll
Yeah,
give you the summary statistics here. All right.
yeah.
So yeah, so that's how you get your two graphs and two summary statistics charts that you may need. Just read the instructions, but this is how you get them.
Okay. Thank you, sir. I really appreciate it. And then the what you just recorded, I can get that sent to me, right? Or is it gonna save
Yeah, it's going to take a.
automatically for me?
Yeah, I'm going to stop recording it now.